Okay, so just a little update on our US stove 8500 or King stove, whatever you want to call it. We just had our first real cold spell with it, and I was really impressed. It did a lot better than my old stove. What I ended up doing, it was -17 in the morning, the other morning, and I just had it set on, I'll show you what I did. I had it set on PR5. You want to always have it when it's cold set on, real cold out like that, set on, at least I found, on PR5. And then if you hit both of these two at the same time, that's my feed rate. It's supposed to be pounds per hour, I guess. What I did was I had it set, hold that down, the auxiliary down. I think we had it set on 4.5, and you get it set where you want it. Push the down arrow there right at 450. You hit on, and now it's that's what it's working towards right now. And I think when it's flashing, I'm not sure, but that means it's not at that feed rate yet. So right now that's what it's doing. When it gets hot enough, the second blower will kick on and you'll get some real heat. But that kept our house, the upstairs was 70. The addition was almost 69 degrees, like 68.5, so it wasn't bad. What I found too is then in the morning, after that, what you'll have is your ash pot will actually be heaping over your fire pot with coals on both sides of it. So what I do then is I just open the lid, and when you open the lid, it stops the auger from feeding any pellets to the fire. So I just did that for a while, and when I did that, it just let what was in there, the ash in there, burn down, and then the agitator let it fall through into the dust, into the ash pan, and it just burned down. So it worked really good to do that. I let that go for a while, and we got our coals down, and then I shut it, and then it took right off again and was fine. So let me go ahead. I'm having a little trouble getting my fire going right now, so I'm going to push the on button and feed her some pellets. And I don't want it on 5 right now. Waiting to see if it'll kick in. But that's what I was just doing, and I forgot to shut the lid. So I let it burn way down further than I wanted. So hopefully it takes back off. We just got a few coals down there is all we got. But I'm hoping it'll be enough to ignite it again. So that works really good. And another thing I noticed that's kind of strange is when I had those really hot fires going, my door used to be black. It actually turned white now, which is kind of strange. But all in all, real impressed with the stove. I really like it much better than my old one.